Hi Hatters, Kit here with the Medicine Hat Interpretive Program down here at Police Point Park. And I have a question for you. Can you tell which rabbit is supposed to be here in the park and which one doesn't belong at all? If you guess the one in my right hand is the one that's supposed to be here, you're right. The one on my left is a domesticated bunny rabbit and doesn't belong here in the park at all. This bunny rabbit is a bush bunny or a cottontail rabbit. And they're very abundant around here as they are one of the native species of rabbits in this area. So if you're down in the park, you'll probably see them hopping all over. These rabbits are born with a variety of adaptations that helps them survive in the wild, one of which being that they follow their mother and their siblings around from an early age until adult to learn the different stimuli they need to react with different environmental situations, so they don't become their predator's next meal. You'll also notice that this rabbit is very camouflaged with its fur being multicolored, so it can blend into the bushes it hops off into all the time. If you ever try to get close to these guys, first they'll freeze and try to blend in with their surroundings, and then they realize that it's not doing so well, they'll scurry off into the bushes right away. These guys also have big eyes and big ears, so they're very aware of their surroundings and know when predators are around so they can hide. These bunnies are very well adapted to their surroundings, which makes them able to survive in the wild, and their species does very well. If you guys have been in the park recently though, you may have spotted this white bunny rabbit. This guy's been hanging around since the flood. He, unfortunately, is a victim of neglect and was dropped off by his former owner right after the flood. He hasn't been doing so bad, but as you can tell, he's very different than the other rabbits. And he is a domesticated rabbit, meaning he is not adapt to survive in the wild. This rabbit, as you can see, can't camouflage in. He's got a white coat with just a little bit of brown and black, so he sticks out like a sore thumb a lot of the time. And he doesn't have that innate fear of humans or other predators yet. You'll see him lounging around on the paths, and when you do get close enough, he will scurry off, but he's not as afraid as the wild ones. He also has to learn how to fend for himself out here, something he didn't have to do when he lived in somebody's house. It's unfortunate that some people think that the best thing they can do for the animal when they don't want them, or if things aren't going so well, is to release them into the wild. Domesticated animals should not be released in the wild situations where they're unfamiliar territory and they do not know how to survive. This bunny's been kind of lucky. He kind of seems like he's made some friends, but still, his adaptations aren't as well adapted as those of them that live in the wild, and he probably won't survive until winter. The best thing to do if you're not going so well with their pet at home is to take them to the SPCA and put them up for adoption, or find a family that can put in the effort and time to take care of the domesticated animals. Leaving these guys outside in the wild is not fair for the animals, and it's not fair for the owners as well, knowing that where they are, they probably won't survive. If you have any nature-related questions or want to know more about this topic, please feel free to stop in at our Nature Center. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, 9 until 5, all year long. Or you can call us on our nature line at 403-529-6225. Just remember, Hatters, Mother Nature isn't always nice to those who are ill-prepared. Don't abandon your pets in the wild.